What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what are their favourite things about Christmas Day. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 5 things about Christmas Day. Sean, Biggins, Jack D, what are your favourite things about Christmas Day?
Well, first, Jimmy, I'd just like to say a very Merry Christmas to you, Jimmy. I hope you have a wonderful seasonal period. Filled with joy and good tidings. And that Santa brings you everything you want.
Yeah. Hear, hear.
Yeah. So guess how you'll be spending Christmas.
He gets visited by 3 ghosts.
Yeah. But Merry Christmas, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Bah humbug. So, what have you got planned? What do you like about Christmas Day?
Where do I start? What about you, Jack?
It's a busy time of year for me, you know, because there's so much more joy to kill.
Let's ask Christopher Biggins.
I love Christmas.
That's the only time you work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Christmas, really, you are, aren't you?
I
What's your
love it.
favourite bit of Christmas Day?
I love it all, but I love... because I do, you're right, I do pantomime at the end of the year, and I'm at the Wolverhampton Grand Theatre doing Aladdin, seats at all prices, and it's a great time. But because I'm so busy, I do all my Christmas shopping all through the year. I have a Christmas cupboard. I know this is going to upset you. And in this cupboard,
As long as I'm not in it.
No, you came out years ago, didn't you?
Yes, I'm pretty much the least camp man on television. Presents, Christmas presents. People like Christmas presents, don't they?
What are you hoping for?
Well, I was quite disappointed last year because my family got me psychiatric gift vouchers. They all clubbed together. What I do in most scenarios when I get given a present, the first thing I always say, it's a little tip of advice for you, very good. So open whatever it is, just open it, just look at it and and you just go, this isn't my main present, is it? This is just some little bauble to go along with the main present, isn't it?
Are you sure you're not gay? Because you said bauble.
Yeah.
It's very gay, bauble.
Really? You're desperate to recruit new members, aren't you? You go, he said bauble, you're gay.
Of course they're recruiting. They can't make their own, can they?
And I was disappointed because I'd asked for a crossbow. But on a lighter note, I like something decent. I've got a rule in my house. If I don't like what I'm given, I turn off the central heating. Puts a little bit of pressure on the family, but it's a good compromise from the old method, which was the trapdoor. Before someone gave me a present, they had to stand on a trapdoor. And, you know, if I didn't like it...
It's a proper game show, and then you've got manure under their door, and then they're drowning in a manure, and then you say, not good enough.
Yeah.
Sean, a couple of weeks ago, you mentioned onesies on the show, and you didn't have a onesie because you couldn't decide what animal best sort of summed you up.
Yeah.
So, we got you this. I think I've nailed it.
Thanks for ruining the surprise. Oh. So, let's see what animal I could possibly be.
Pop him on.
That is amazing.
He's not real.
There's a clue.
You're a female kangaroo, Sean.
A kangarella.
All the presents are very well wrapped.
Well, it took me all afternoon.
I thought so.
I get real pleasure out of ripping it apart at the sides, so you can get it into the recycling and doesn't take up quite as much space.
It's incredible what difference a onesie makes, isn't it?
I think it's really softened you.
It's very good for robberies, isn't it?
Hey, you look a right plonker.
Yeah, I think...
I'm wearing the local outfit. You're on the wrong continent here.
Well, that fits in there.
If you had to get something from the fridge at home, you're wearing that relaxing on Christmas Day, presumably you would hop.
I see what you want me to hop with it.
Well, in an ideal world, that would be my best thing ever.
Please hop.
I just think it'd be funny.
No, I think you got the wrong animal. I think I've proved my point. It's impossible to find an animal which I am comfortable inhabiting.
I think think you'd be a tortoise. Because tortoises look a little grumpy sometimes.
A tortoise. We think a tortoise would be really good for you.
What tortoise-like qualities do I possess?
Your mouth's a tortoise shape. Like if
are
you make
a
a salad, I bet you look like a tortoise.
Well, I feel like I've been compromised in my bedroom and everyone's seen me take off my pyjamas. Oh, I had a real chill then. I actually felt vulnerable for a second.
I think you should show that vulnerability. I think it's adorable.
Shit presents, Jimmy.
Well, you've ruined Christmas. Let's have a look and see if Christmas presents are up there. Yes, of course. Christmas presents.
Once I spent Christmas with my friend about 2 years ago, which was the greatest get-off ever, because none of my family were there, right, which was excellent. Right, what we had for dinner was a goose with, a duck inside a goose, and inside the duck was a chicken.
How
and
did they
inside
die?
The chicken...
What were they doing?
It was a pile-up, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a proper assault.
They're all waddling through the village, and then one hit someone, and they went... and another one... I'll tell you what's weird is when you do the chicken inside the turkey, inside the goose, but inside the chicken you put an octopus.
I don't think the Christmas dinner's all that, to be honest. No, I think it's a jumped-up Sunday lunch. I just think it's a bit full of itself. You know what I mean? We always think the Christmas dinner is what we have, and obviously all around the world they have different ones. In Jamaica they have like a curried goat on Christmas Day.
No.
They do.
No, they have turkey.
No.
Turkey. No.
In the Czech Republic they have fried carp, right? And like where I live, Greggs do a festive slice.
On a serious note, you know, it is a very nice thing to do if you can, is to take a stranger into your house and give them lunch. Obviously, it's risky that you could have just end up with some alcoholic dribbling at the table, but they turn out to be a lovely family, and I had a very nice day. So.
I'll give you a little bit of advice if you are cooking at Christmas. There's a book called Delia's Christmas, which is very good for nearly all parts of the Christmas dinner. It's excellent. But if you follow a recipe for Christmas pudding and you stir it the wrong way, I summoned up the devil. I'm just warning you, be careful.
Let's have a look and see whether Christmas dinner is one of the things you like most about Christmas Day. Let's have a look at my favourite this morning Christmas moment.
I know it's a really mad thing to say, but I don't think I realised that turkeys had testicles.
OK.
Or where they put them at Christmas when you get your turkey.
Where they put them at Christmas? Where does a turkey put its testicles at Christmas? It sounds like a joke. What's the punchline?
It's Santa's sack.
Live at 10 in the morning.
I mean, I'm really deadly serious. Where do those bits
It's
go?
a sort of consumer point you're making. You feel like you're missing out. They go in the gravy. They go in the gravy.
No, you never get them.
What?
The balls.
They don't have balls. They're all female turkeys.
Are they?
Yeah.
How does a turkey make another turkey?
Aren't turkeys men?
The chickens lay eggs without having sex. They just lay eggs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to watch a bit more BBC 4?
Hang on, with chickens, there's a cock that has to fertilise the egg.
No.
Yes!
Turkeys are all female. Peacocks are all male.
Because you've got the peahen.
No, you don't.
You do, it's the brown one.
That's what people tell you, because they don't want you to know the truth. Because you can't handle the truth, darling. You can't handle it.
Sean, I think she might be ready for the truth. I'll tell you the truth.
Okay.
Turkey testicle. You know chicken nuggets from McDonald's? Back to Christmas TV and away from turkey testicles. OK, Sean's team, what else do you like about Christmas Day?
Obviously, going to church.
Yeah.
Church?
Of course.
Go to church on Christmas morning.
Do you go to church on Christmas morning?
Well, I have to. I'm vicar.
Do you ever get carol singers?
Yeah.
So if you get carol singers and they're not very good, because they're not that good these days, are they? They come to the doors, a couple of them, hoping to get a few quid out of you. And I like to treat it as a staring competition. they go, oh, come, oh, Eve, and you just, yeah. And they sort of stagger to the end of the first, that's all the only bit they know. And they carry on. Just do that until one of them cries.
My dad used to make me and my sister go and sing Christmas carols at an old people's home, and there was a woman that we'd sing to who had the biggest beard I've ever seen on man or woman. And you'd just sort of be trying to sing, but you just get transfixed in a sort of like, that could be Santa. That could be her.
My favourite carol is the traditional, very old traditional one. Here it is, Merry Christmas. I think they sang that at the manger. Everybody's having fun. I think Jesus in the crib went up. Look to the future.
Let's have a look and see whether going to church is one of the things you like most about Christmas.
Right.
Yes! Fifth on the list with 4% of the vote is going to church.
What's interesting about Christmas carols is they stopped writing them about 130 years ago. It's just went, that's up, we've got enough. And I think that happened with Christmas pop songs as well. There's a point in the sort of early 80s when we don't need any more. We don't need any more, we've got enough.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft.
Just stop for a second. I want you to imagine a trench about there.
Because what you refer to is obviously the Christmas truce during World War I, when the British soldiers were singing the English version, the German soldiers were singing the correct version, and that was that feel of peace and community and shared experience, and that is what only Christmas carols give you.
Yeah, but who won the football match? They played football, didn't they?
I think football was the winner.
Yeah. Fingers on buzzers. One more thing still to get. What do you think?
They like television, don't they, Jimmy? They like watching the television shows that are specially laid on. Same ones every year, it seems. Like we have a lot of repeats. The only TV show that doesn't get repeated is Top of the Pops, and that's only for legal reasons. Everything the same, the Queen's speech. I mean, Christ, when she's going to go, at least we can have a different speech from someone else.
No, there's great stuff on, you know, on at Christmas.
Maybe one good thing.
All right. This morning, you do a lot of items about Christmas.
We do, yes. Right. We teach you how to make the perfect Christmas turkey. Everyone needs to know that.
To make one.
Well,
yeah, but it's the head chef at Aldi does them, don't they?
Mr. Biggins, do you watch any Christmas TV?
Well, Morecambe and Wise, of course. I was brought up on that. The Christmas specials, they were absolutely fantastic.
They still rate tremendously today. People still watch them.
They do, and they were. I mean, it was a special treat, you know. It was everybody agreed that's what they wanted to watch, as opposed to all the other arguments about which channel we were going to have. Well, there's only 3 channels in those days, but
3 channels.
Yep.
3 channels.
And you had to get up off your bottom and switch the television channel
You did.
and sit back down again.
When was this?
Yes.
This was a long time ago.
When did they have 3 channels? They had 3 channels up till about 80.
Yeah, but Jason,
Six or
laugh
something?
away, right?
Yeah.
But we had 3 channels, but we've been to the moon. Your generation has done nothing.
That's very true.
In 1969, we went to the moon, still only had 3 channels.
You never went.
I'm part of the human race. We're all brothers.
So
That's
am
how I
I.
approach life. I've always approached life like that. Your
I
generation,
say I went
with
to the
all
moon.
your channels, where have you been?
You know what? You can
been with all your channels. We went to the moon and he had 3 channels. Do you know why? Because we weren't watching that much telly. We were making rockets.
You know what? I'll stop you there, Sean. I'll tell you what. You could take your moon. You could give me a choice now. We can go to the moon, or you can have Sky Plus. I'm Sky Plus every time. I think it is better than the moon. Better than the moon.
Well, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You can have your Sky Plus. Yeah. I'm going to the moon.
And you'd be up there and you'd be bored because there'd be nothing on.
Amazing up there.
You're not honestly claiming you've been to the moon.
I'm part of the energy that created vision to go to the moon. Yes, I do claim it. Yes, I went to the moon.
That's quite... What else do you claim, Sean?
You won the World Cup, didn't you?
Yeah, I won the World Cup. Yeah, penicillin, that was mine.
Fought the Nazis.
I caused Nazism and I stopped it. I was thinking about Christmas Day television and and everybody on Christmas Day, you know, being at home watching television. It's a brilliant time to invade, isn't it? So if you wanted to invade Britain, Christmas Day would be the ideal day. And it would take about 3 days before you even realised. You'd come out of your house and all the signs would be in Arabic. You go, and you'd be switching on your television, you go, I thought Dave was a bit weird. Grumpy old mullahs. Yes. The Kalashnikov 2860 is much better than these new rifles we are getting now. Middle Eastenders. You coming to the Vic? Drinking is a disgusting Western habit! We're not going to the Vic.
The telly's really kind of depressing, though, at Christmas time, isn't it? Well, the big shows are always like the soaps, and there's always a hoo-ha. I mean, there was something like, what, 33 million people watched Angie get her divorce papers served by Dent a long time ago. But 33 million people watched that. That's amazing.
There'll be a lot of people watching it when Dean Gaffney gets his hands chopped off for stealing. The square, in the middle of the square, everyone else. Pat Butcher going, no, you can't chop his hands off! You can't chop his hands off! He has been caught stealing! Christmas ad I find puzzling is the M&S one with Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to shift clothes, you don't get her on. She looks like she's been fly-tipped in a charity shop doorway, doesn't she?
Let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, Christmas TV.
Has anyone here had a neighbour who puts all those inflatable reindeers and lights all over their house? And, you know, I used to live next door to someone who did that, and they like 150,000 bulbs. Always it's the beginning of December, and he always come out, it's for kids. The kids, no, it's not. It's for you, you idiot. You like doing it.
I don't have those. You know those flashing lights? I don't have those because I don't think they're annoying enough. What I have is I have a light, really bright one. It flashes about every 15 minutes like a lighthouse. And it just basically wipes out the whole street. So people are just settling down like that and just... and it's Santa doing this.
Some people say the most stressful thing about Christmas is deciding which side of the family to spend the day with. I'm lucky, really, because I'm an orphan. I mean, I wasn't until last Christmas, but they just pushed me a little bit too far.
I don't see my family at Christmas. Hardly any of them, because they're always working, because they're all dwarves. Bring me the medal!
But all the games are not really designed like that. You know, you've got the old board games, but charades, you know, you play charades back in the day and that, and these days you can't really... I mean, you try and watch your nan playing Wii boxing, you know what I mean? It's like sweating her arse off.
I think Nintendo ought to come out with a Wii knitting program so that old people can just pretend they're knitting and not actually make anything. And they can just email you the bloody jumper and you can say thanks so much and delete it and not have to wear it down the pub.
You know what my New Year's resolution is? Be more chivalrous to feminists. I don't like it.
I do like it.
Well, let me carry those dumbbells.
Chivalrous just means good, just being polite. All feminists like people to be polite. It's good manners.
No, they don't like it.
It's just
they
if you
hate us, don't they?
Feminists don't hate men. They just
do hate men. Though.
saying you're a feminist.
I'm not.
That's like saying you're not a feminist is like saying you're not a racist.
How dare you call me a feminist?
Of course you're a feminist. You're a feminist.
I don't ever touch one.
You have to be a feminist.
Oh, why? What have I done?
Because you believe in equal rights for women.
What?
Alternatively, you could stop shouting easy life at airport firemen. You know, you see them, you think, you only have about one fire every 10 years. What a job that is. They should make them do something else.
They can't even repair cars, can they? Because you can't get on with a car onto the airfield.
I've never seen a fireman repair cars.
Well, they don't do that in public. They obviously do that in their hangars.
You know what I'm talking about? Fireman repair.
This really genuinely feels like Christmas now. People just talking shite.
You're telling me you didn't know about firemen repairing cars?
I've not had a nice New Year's Eve like that. I don't really enjoy New Year's Eve that much. I find it quite...
A lot of pressure.
I'm single as well, and it's quite... They're kissing at, you know, midnight and stuff. I have to go and run and hide somewhere so I don't... Otherwise it looks like you're, like, looking, you know.
That's maybe the wrong expression to use.
A New York Jewish tailor. You know what I've always wanted to do? I always wanted to start using wishing wells for good rather than evil. See, Sean, why don't you wish something good? And I think this year, when I use a wishing well, I wish for something good, but I always wish for bad things. The power. And it's hard to resist. And every time I flick it over, I go, wish something good. And then at the last minute, as the coin's flying through the air before it hits the water, I go,
OK.
He went too early, he went too early! He went too early, he had last question.
Fingers on buzzers.
Is it...
No, he has last question!
Is it...
You just said fingers on buzzers.
Yeah, and it was on buzzers. I've played this game before.
Let's find out who's really the fastest.
It's the same question. OK, so you go on buzzers when I say buzzers. Not just then. Fingers on buzzers.
Oh, yeah! Last question!
We've invented a new board game. Everyone wants to play this.
Fingers on buzzers, right? What else do people think of the Christmas Day?
OK, I'll ask the full question.
You can't have your finger on the buzzer.
OK,
Right,
let's establish once and for all.
Hands on laps, OK? Yeah?
Hands up there, yeah.
OK.
Go.
Fingers on buzzers. Let's see what else people like about Christmas Day. Okay, so just take a couple of deep breaths in the car. We're all upset. I just wanted everyone to be together and to have a nice day, and you're ruining it for everyone.
Winding me up, table!
OK, come on, what else?
I said it! It's drinking too much. It's drinking too much, isn't it? People drink too much on Christmas Day. That's what they say.
How do you judge? How do you know when you've drunk too much?
Do you know when it says on a can of beer, remember to drink responsibly? That's just like a blur. Yeah. It's like Sanskrit.
Have you ever done that thing on Christmas morning? I do treat myself. I'm quite partial to a crunchy nut cornflake at the best of times.
Oh, yeah.
And I enjoy that with Baileys on a Christmas morning. Oh, what a treat.
Does this show still go out
No.
on telly?
You can't look in yet. Oh, my God, no, Sean. You don't want to ruin it.
Oh, sorry.
It's an incredible game. OK, John and Sean, this is a bluffing game. John, in front of you, there is a red box. Sean, in front of you, there is a gold box. There's a carrot in one of these boxes. I know, it's exciting stuff. The aim of the game is to end up with the carrot. It's a game of bluff.
When do we do the conundrum?
Sean, stand still. Let's try and... John, you want a carrot. Sean, you want a carrot. But there is only one carrot. Let's play. It's incredible. Shush! It's a brilliant game. Shush!
Stupid!
Stop ruining Christmas!
Haven't you told me?
Why are you ruining Christmas?
I'm not ruining Christmas.
Well, you are!
This is ruining Christmas.
Look at his little face. He's excited about playing. You've got to ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, I can't wait to win this carrot.
OK, let's play. Carrot in a box. OK, Sean, you can look inside your box. John, you cannot look inside your box. OK, you want the carrot, Sean. No, don't put no hands in the box. You can look inside the box. Have you looked? Have you seen?
Yeah.
OK, you now have to convince John to swap his box if you think he has the carrot, or keep your box. It's a game of bluff. The winner is the one with the carrot.
Oh, I'll keep this. Stupid game! Another carrot?
OK, you have a choice. Do you want to swap or not? I mean, he seems confident there's a carrot in there. He's seen the floor in this game.
Jimmy's ploughing on.
What do you mean Jimmy's ploughing on? It's my job. Is Sean bluffing? Does he have a carrot in his box?
It's a real quandary for me, Jimmy, this.
Well, he can choose them, none of them.
Yeah, he's allowed to swap if he wants to swap.
Why can't I just keep my box?
No, he can swap if he wants to swap.
I can refuse to swap it.
No.
You can't make somebody swap something, they want to swap it.
Have you never played carrot in a box before? Have you never seen the show?
I must have been on holiday. I must have been on holiday that week it was allowed out.
Do you want to keep your box or swap your box?
I can keep this or I can have the box that's definitely got a carrot in it.
Yes.
I want Sean's box.
OK, we'll grab Sean's box. Sean, let go of the box. It's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game.
Can I just say at this point, if there's no carrot in that box, you are a genius.
Well, let's swap boxes. Swap boxes.
Am I allowed
Swap the boxes. Swap.
Am I allowed to have my box back? Is there another round where I get to have the box with the carrot in back?
I'm going to level with you, fellas. We've never played this game before. We do not know how it ends. OK, so, John, you're now allowed to look in your box.
Right.
And I believe you can reveal... Point it the other way. Does it contain a carrot or not?
No fucking carrot.
You are the winner. Congratulations.
Very good, very good.
That was carrot in the box, everyone. I'm going to go and sit down now and think about what we've done.